I'm back with another video. As you can see from the title, yes, I've been contemplating, I've been in my feelings. I don't know. So yeah, I don't have no notes today, so I'm just gonna be going in circles. Basically, keep going in circles, round and round. Okay, but yeah, for sure. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel. This video is just based off of like how I've really been feeling about the whole situation. People are always saying, "Oh, in your video you don't look sad. In your video you don't look depressed. You don't look this. You don't look that." And first off, let me start by saying I'm a Leo. Okay, I'm an August Leo, so I can't wear my emotions on my face. I don't know how to. I always get up and I get dressed every day. Well, not every day, but if I'm going somewhere or if I'm finna be in front of people, I'm gonna make myself look presentable. Okay, let's start there. Honestly, I don't even understand how people could say, somebody came to me and was like, "Oh, you was fixing your hair in your last video when you was talking about your baby." Okay, I was fixing my hair, and what about it? But honestly, I really just, at first I didn't know how to feel. I felt stuck. I felt in shock. And now it's like I'm just full of happiness. I'm not happy that my daughter died, but I'm at peace with the whole situation. I can't sit and dwell on things. That's the main reason why I use dark humor as a coping mechanism, because I don't sit and dwell on things. If somebody comes to me with a bad situation, I'm the person who's gonna make them smile. I'm the person that's gonna, try to cheer them up. I'm a very cheerful person. I'm a very joyful person. So, it's just like I can understand because y'all don't know me. But when I make a video and I tell you about me, listen, I know me, okay? So yeah, like I said, I've been really just focusing on myself, making sure I'm doing my affirmations, exercising, eating healthy, drinking my alkaline water. Yes, gotta have the alkaline. And I can't lie, like, I contemplated for a good little minute. I did contemplate. I didn't know whether I wanted to take this journey and run with it or if I wanted to go somewhere else. But honestly, I feel like the reason that it blew up is because it was for me. It was never meant for me to just just post something and nobody was going to see it. It blew up because it was for me. And honestly, the hate comments and all that stuff, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. When I see people say what they say, that's your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion, babe. But I'm not going to go back and forth with you about how I feel. I'm not going to go back and forth with you about how you feel. We just agree to disagree and keep it going. Simple as that. And honestly, like, I do sit and still have days where I'm just thinking to myself, like, dang, me and Kay could have been doing this today. Me and Kay could have been doing that. And it does still, especially at nighttime, it does still kind of hit me at nighttime when I'm just sitting there. And after I done put my son to bed and it's just me, it does kind of overwhelm me sometimes, just thinking about, oh, me and Kay was supposed to do this, me and Kay was supposed to do that. And just the whole situation has made me even more grateful for my son. I do have a 4-year-old son, and it made me so much more grateful for him, just spending time with him, just being around him, waking up to him every morning, going to sleep, it really has made me grateful for him and for life itself. So honestly, I think, everything really does happen for a reason. Everything really does happen for a reason. And at the beginning of April, I was told by somebody that this summer is going to be life-changing. It's going to be amazing. They told me it's not going to go how I thought it was planned, but it's going to still be a life-changing event for me. And honestly, I didn't know that they was preparing me for all that I went through, but I had to step back out to this person and let them know I really do appreciate you for telling me that, because you were full warning me for everything that was going to happen. So yeah, like, I honestly just feel like I do want to keep going forward with everything that I've been doing. And I do want to keep spreading awareness because, like I said in recent videos, nobody talks about stillborn babies. Nobody talks about, like, yeah, they'll mention it, or yeah, they'll talk about it a little bit. But when it comes down to it, everybody just expects mothers to go back to their life as if the child never happened. And I honestly just feel like that isn't, I don't feel like as a society we should be doing that to women. We shouldn't be oppressing our feelings. We should not have to, just sit in silence. We should be comfortable enough to share our beautiful babies with the world. I honestly don't. I mean, if you're a man, I can understand you feel however you feel. That's your business. But as women, I don't understand how women could come together and say, oh, nobody wants to see your child. Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see that. I really don't understand that part, because it's so many women that have went through what I'm going through, and they've reached out to me and they told me, just thank me for spreading awareness, for sharing my journey, just for sharing my pictures of my beautiful daughter and how much it's helped them. So, of course, I'm going to keep going forward with this. I'm going to keep going forward. I've always wanted, not even to just be an influencer, but I've always wanted to be a public figure, a public speaker about different topics. Because with me, y'all think this was bad. I've been through so much worse. And I'm only 21. I'll be 22 in August. I've been through so much worse stuff than this whole situation just right here. This was just the icing on the cake. Honestly, it was just the icing on the cake. So, yeah, I really do feel like I'm going to keep pushing forward for all the 50, 60,000 women that have reached out to me in my DMs. I do see y'all, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. I wish I could respond to, and I honestly, that's just my big-hearted self. I really wish that I could sit and just respond to every single one of them, but I can't. So, yeah, when it comes down to really how I feel lately, I would say the hurricane hit. The hurricane hit probably 3 weeks ago. And when I tell y'all the hurricane hit, it was like I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to take a shower. The only time that I would get up and be active around the house is when my son came home from school. But other than that, I was kind of really stuck. I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to talk to nobody. And at that time, I will say I was very much bitter. I didn't want to be around pregnant women. I didn't want to see nobody's newborn babies. I didn't want to be on social media. I'm not going to lie to you. At that point in time, I was very, very much bitter. And I would say now, coming forward, I've allowed myself to feel things. And that's people's problem. They try to bottle up their emotions. But I don't bottle them up. I allow myself to feel them, to process them, to get through it. So now I would say I honestly, like I said, I'm at peace with the whole situation. I go spend time with my godmama. My godmama she's 18 months. Yeah, she's 18 months, and I spend time with her, and it's like every time I go around her, at first I didn't really know how to go around them and just be around them. But now it's like when I go around her, I'm like, hey, Rayleigh. But like I said, it's really changed me as a person. It's some stuff that I used to do that I just woke up and I don't do it no more. It's things about me that I used to do for fun that I don't do no more. I just woke up one day and said, hey, that's not me no more. And I really feel like this whole situation has turned a whole chapter in my life. It's like a new beginning for me. And I wanna take the time out to say that to any woman that has went through what I'm going through, just take the time to understand and to feel exactly how you feel. You're entitled to your feelings. Let me say that. You are most definitely entitled to your feelings. I've had so many people try to tell me, oh, you should feel like this, you should do this, you should do that, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't say that. You are entitled to your feelings. You are entitled to your opinion. Don't let nobody tell you how to feel about a situation, especially from somebody who's never been through it. Don't let nobody come to you and tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't say this, or you shouldn't say that. Because me, I'm gonna do and say and feel however Alexis feels. And that's just that on that. It's nothing more for me to even explain on that situation. But right now, I do really feel like I said, I feel like it's a new chapter. I feel like it's so many goals that I want to reach that are right here in front of me. And all I have to do is literally just start watering. Because I feel like I planted the seeds. I planted the seeds back in May. When I jumped off the porch and I posted them videos, that was me planting the seeds right there. So now all I have to do is just keep watering them. Watering everything little by little, taking everything day by day, making sure I'm planning, making sure that I'm following up and going through with everything that I do have in motion. I'm actually getting ready to move to Texas. And honestly, I feel like with me moving to Texas, it's going to be a part of this new chapter of my life. I feel like I said, I became a completely different person. Just, I wouldn't say it happened overnight, but it did happen. Like, I told people the whole time I was pregnant, I kept telling everybody around me, I'm like, y'all, I'm defrosting into somebody new. And I was just speaking at that point in time. But in all reality, I spoke it into existence. I really defrosted into this new woman. And some people don't like her. Don't get me wrong. You're entitled to your opinion. You don't have to, oh my goodness. But yeah, you don't have to like her. You don't have to talk to her. You don't, it is what it is. I'm going to be myself. And the person that I'm becoming now, you don't have to like her, like I said, but I'm in love with her. I'm in love with everything she does, the way that she thinks, the way that she talks, the way that she moves, the way that she handles situations is so much growth. And yes, I'm speaking in, I guess you would say, third person or second person, but this new chapter of my life has really, from looking at me last year to looking at me now, is completely different person. Completely, I would say that same mindsets, same goals, but just on a different time frame. Like me now, I get shit done. If I want to do this, or I want to say this, or I want to do that, I'm gonna do it. Me then, I would have great ideas, but never follow up. I would just say, oh, I want to do this, or I want to do that, but I didn't really put in the work to get everything done. Now it's like I'm putting in the work, I'm doing the research, I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna keep doing all of these things because it's not for me. It is for you guys. It is for the people who actually support me. The people who actually reach out to me and say, hey, I know you don't know me, but I love you and I appreciate you for just taking the time out and to accept all the hate for me. And like my mother has told me so many times, Alexis, you are the voice of 50, 100,000 women. And honestly, all I can say is I'm just so grateful for it. And I'm going to keep going because that is one thing about me. I've always said I want to be a motivational speaker. And I'm going to be a motivational speaker because when I was in middle school, it was, in middle school, they would have older women come to the school and they would talk about, depression and sexual abuse or physical abuse, mental abuse. They would talk about different things. But being a younger girl, you're not really going to listen to an older woman. And how I feel, honestly, I'm still 21. I'm still younger. So I feel like if I start going to these schools or doing these Zoom meetings now, I feel like I could reach some of these younger girls who might be scared to go to their counselor or scared to go to their teacher and say something. I want to be able to help younger girls because I know what I went through and I see what type of road it led me down. Yes, it led me to this road right here and it did make me stronger as a person. But if I can help somebody or if I could save somebody from going through what I went through, I would definitely do that. And that's the main reason why I'm still here and I'm still pushing every day, is because I really just have a giving heart. When I say this, like, I really, what am I trying to say? I'm a healing spirit. People I could be in a store anywhere and a stranger will just come up to me and start pouring out their feelings. And me being me, I'll sit there and I'm going to listen and I'm just going to, whatever comes to my head first, that's what I'm going to tell them. And honestly, it's been like that my whole life. People are just comfortable talking to me. People just automatically open up to me. I've been told several times, Alexis, I really feel like you're an empath. And I really do feel like that. I can go in a room and pick up everybody's energy. I can go in a room and change the energy. Like, Energy with me is a big thing, and that's why I've been taking the time out to just work on me and work on my space and my energy, because I don't want to be going around giving people bad energy. That's one thing about me. I'm really big on, if you know you got bad energy, why are you going around people? If you know you got bad energy, why are you trying to be, make new friends? Why are you trying to do this? Why not focus on yourself? So that's one thing that I've been really focusing on right now, is focusing on me, my healing, my energy, my diet. And I wouldn't even say I'm really not on a diet, but from what I was eating to what I'm eating now, it works for me. I don't have to, weigh my calories or watch this or watch that. It's for somehow everything just is working in my favor. When I tell y'all, I'm so blessed to just be here today, because I'm not supposed to be here. And we can do another story time about that at a later date, but I'm not supposed to be here. So the fact that I'm still here and I'm still encouraging people, it gives me the strength, it gives me the motivation to just keep going. I can't dwell on something as much as I know it hurts my heart, and it really does. I look at my daughter's pictures, I wouldn't say all day, every day, but I look at her pictures at least once a day. And it's just like, to me, it gives me more strength. It gives me more courage in my head, I hear her saying, "Mommy, keep going. Mommy, I know you're tired, but I need you to get up and do this. Mommy, I know you don't feel good, but I need you to go do this right here. You said you wanted to do this, and it's going to work out, but you have to do it." Like, my motivation comes from her. It comes directly from her. So, like I said, everybody asks me, "Lexus, how do you feel? How are you feeling? Are you good?" And yes, truthfully, I'm good. Respectfully, I don't need help. Stop spreading them stuffs. And honestly, I just feel like I'm blessed. Honestly, I can't lie to y'all. I really do feel like I'm blessed with everything, and I want to keep going. I want to keep pushing. At first, I was I was kind of, not even at first, but even after me doing these 2 videos now, I did kind of get to where I'm like, is this YouTube and stuff gonna be for me? But honestly, I really do feel like it is. You see, I get on here and I get so comfortable just talking to y'all. Like, it doesn't bother me at all to just sit here and say my piece, to say my truth. It doesn't bother me at all. So I really do feel like I'm going to keep going. Like I said, I'm getting ready to move to Texas in September, which is already in motion. Like, you see them statuses on Facebook. They be like, "Oh, the job you want is approved. The car you want is approved. The house you want is approved." Everything's just been falling into line for me. I cannot lie. Everything that I've asked for, that I prayed for, that, like, everything that I manifested is now like, I'm starting to see the roots of my labor. Honestly, I really am. And like I said, I can't do nothing but be even more thankful and grateful for everybody that is here with me, because this is something I contemplated on for a while. And now that it's here, now that I got it, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep reaching. I'm going to keep doing different TikToks, different story times, this page is going to be full of TikToks and story times, mukbangs, challenges. I'm actually thinking about doing a couple of pranks on my son, because my son, he is a character. When I tell you, y'all think I'm a character, he's the main character, babe. I'm just the director, but he's the main character, and I'm definitely going to include some of the challenges and the pranks with him. My mom, she's not really a camera person. She's kind of camera shy. My hair seems to be this humidity. Woo, okay. But yeah, my mom, she's kind of a camera shy person. So I don't really know about including her. I'm going to try to, if she'll let me, maybe do a prank or a challenge or 2 with her. But honestly, I just feel like I said, I feel blessed to be here. I feel like if it wasn't for me taking that leap of faith, I wouldn't be here today. And like I've said many a times, I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. I feel like everything that is meant for me is going to be for me. And I feel like everything that I've been getting from people asking me to do collabs, people asking me, you know, to let's do a TikTok, let's do a YouTube, let's do a mukbang, I feel like it's all for me. Everything that's for me is, everything that is meant for me will always be for me. So again, like I said, I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to, you know, just keep being myself and keep working, keep grinding, keep doing everything that Alexis needs to do for Alexis. Yes, I love talking in third person. Again, I am a Leo, so take it how you want. Yeah, you guys, you can, if you can't reach me on TikTok, you can always DM me on Instagram, and I will make sure that I try my hardest to respond back to y'all. Again, like I said, I'm just really grateful to be here. I'm grateful for everything that I've been through in life. It's even the hard stuff that I had to go through. It's made me the person that I am today. This humbleness, this very joyful, just free-spirited person. I'm grateful that I am her. She is me now. And just without all of that stuff, I probably would have never made it to that point, to this point in my life. So I just, like I said, I feel very grateful. And I'm just trying to go through my thoughts and make sure that I got everything that I wanted to say for this video. After this video, like I said, I'm gonna start doing mukbangs, challenges, you know, story times, you know, all different type of stuff. This channel is not just gonna be based upon just this one situation. I'm gonna make sure that I keep going and keep grinding, making sure that I'm doing what I need to do with myself. Again, thank you guys for just reaching out to me, showing me that y'all really here for me, that y'all really support me. Because without y'all, there would be no Lex. I'm lying. Definitely lying. I'm sorry I told that lie. Because I'm gonna always be me, babe. And if you don't like me, it is what it is, boo. So thank y'all for coming.